Welcome, Manuel.
Hello, Chris.
Actually, no, you can't use your real name in this. Welcome in, Randy. I'm your therapist, Jesse.
Hello.
Why don't you have a seat?
Thank you. It's really nice to finally get the help I've needed.
All right. Why don't you start telling me about your childhood? What are your upbringings?
So I was raised in a single family, single mother household. My dad wasn't around.
He wasn't around.
No.
Why? Do you know why, or do you just tell yourself why?
I don't know why. My mother said she didn't know my father. She didn't know who he was.
Well, I'm very sad for you, but 2 years ago, I accidentally ran over my son, and I've been losing my mind ever since. And now, I got my psychiatrist degree, and I've just been talking to people. And you know what I told myself I have to do when I was breaking down, when I was thinking about doing drugs? And
Wait a minute, this is my therapy session, God
God damn it, listen. I'm trying to save you, buddy. And if you're not going to comply, then you can get the fuck out of my office.
This is the most
Because I don't play that shit.
This is the most unprofessional mental health setting I've ever been in. You will be hearing from my attorneys.
They say I'm the clown. Well, look who's laughing now. Who's laughing now.
Can you imagine, like, if you did...
Don't fucking press me.
Can you imagine if you did go to see a therapist, and then they kind of hit you with, like, they turn it around on you and start talking to you about their problems, and you're like, wait a minute, like...
That would be fucked up.
Yeah.
But what you gotta do if you're feeling a little sad sometimes, you just gotta buck up, buckaroo. Don't be sad, be glad. Life's great.
Just buck up.
Welcome to another great episode of the I Guess So fucking podcast. I'm your host, Chris Hernandez, and our co-host, Max Scully. And on the... You all right?
Nah, yeah, I'm good. Hit my elbow.
That really knocked my momentum down.
Damn, sorry. It's a knock on the table, huh? Well, you heard the man. Buck the fuck up. Live your life. Don't be sad.
Everybody wants to bitch about something.
I'm honestly a little bit sick. I woke up. I was sick all weekend. I woke up a little fucking under the weather today. So,
Today? It started?
Nah, I was sick all weekend, honestly. Just today, like, I still woke up sick, so I decided not to go to work.
Where about the safety? Do you want a mask? You all right?
I was going to say, I've been trying to keep my distance and not really touch anything.
How about you want... No one knows about Raphael. He just hangs out in the back. He doesn't like to be seen. But Raphael's always been there, at least in my brain.
Raphael? What do you mean? Are you worried that I'm going to get him sick?
Do you see Raphael?
No, I do not see Raphael right now. What does he look like?
I've been seeing this guy these past couple of days. I don't know. He's like, I can't
What's
tell.
He wearing?
I can't tell he's Puerto Rican.
What's he wearing right now?
Or somewhere more in the East. Right
like
now?
Middle East?
Yeah, no, he's swagging too. He's got everything polo.
Polo.
And some Jordans I've never seen.
Mm.
But every time I ask him for help, he just says, Ya Tu Sabe.
That man is Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
All right.
One time I swear I caught him in the bathroom doing coke with my uncle. I swear I just heard it, and they were playing like cumbia music. He said, Ya Tu Sabe.
What if Raphael is a Puerto Rican spirit?
I don't know if that's Puerto Rican or Cuban or something, but Ya Tu Sabe.
I think that is Puerto Rican because I have a friend from high school that I've known forever, and she's Puerto Rican, and I'm pretty sure I've seen her like post that shit on her, hashtags or posts and stuff like that. She actually, she's the only other friend I have besides you that I know personally that owns a salon. Like, she has one in California.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, her name, she's pretty cool. Her name is Josette. I've known her for a while.
Well, it doesn't really matter if we shout her over since we're not in California.
Yeah, I don't know if she'll see it either. But yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, the name of her salon. But I know she's been doing it for a while, and yeah, she seems to like it. I think she does like a little bit of everything there, including like nails also, and some of the. I know, like, I've seen posts where she's advertising where they put like I don't know, like girls to get certain fat sucked out of them, or like they do these some little cup things on their ass. You know at all what I'm talking about? Yeah, something like that. But yeah, she does all kinds of shit out there.
That's pretty cool. There's a big market for that in California. Always has been.
Yeah, like Botox and all that kind of shit too.
Yeah. You ever get really tripped out when you get high and you start thinking stuff down to its root, and it really trips you out, like just how weird everything is?
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
You ever thought about how weird your belly button is? You got an innie belly button or an outie belly button?
I got an innie.
Innie belly button. How about you? I have an innie belly button, but an outie asshole.
Yeah, like a blossomed out asshole.
If I had to guess if you guys were innies or I think you guys are outies. You guys are bigger dudes. I blame it on deadlifts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mine's versatile. I've seen it in the mirror. I think I could do both. I kind of make a kiss the mirror.
It's like puckering out.
Yeah. It took a while. I had a boring childhood. I did a lot of shit on my free time. I learned how to work all my muscles.
Fuck.
I got muscles on my muscles.
Just flexing. Were you flexing your butthole?
I got muscles on my asshole's muscles.
I honestly, so I mean, there's something. What the fuck is it, like your Kegels or whatever the fuck, where you like flex like?
I think that's only for women.
Nah, but it's for men too. It's for your prostate health. I might be thinking of like I think you're right. What
you just like squeeze your ass. Literally. Yeah, you squeeze you squeeze your gluteus maximus and your gluteus medius.
Yeah, well, I read that's good for men's prostate health.
It is because you kind of helps. It like makes it flow because you're kind of like massaging it with your ass muscles.
Yeah, well, like you're like stopping the
you're like kind of and then it opens back up.
Yeah,
it's very beneficial. So, gentlemen, ladies, if you guys are just trying to not just men, do women have women don't have it.
Well, but women can do it too. I think if they do the same muscle, I think it's like it's somehow their vagina. Like they can tighten that and constrict it up.
Well, anybody, if you're just hanging out at home, you want to get good health.
Just sitting down, just fucking flex your fucking butt muscles.
Flex your fucking asshole.
Flex your sphincter.
Flex your asshole. That's how you stay alive longer. What if that's the trick to living forever? Some Asian guy knows the truth. You would find out
sitting there under the tree meditating, and he's been flexing his asshole. Like
you ask him for help. How do you do it? He's like, squeeze, let go, 200 times a day.
Yeah, I mean,
106, and he looks younger than us.
Yeah,
he's still kicking trees down and shit.
I think
I don't know if I have a fucking disorder and I can't sit still, but these fucking chairs,
they're definitely like the wheels on them. I've been kind of like subconsciously doing the same thing. Like I'll just kind of, I'm like just going around,
just do the
bring it around town,
doing your tango with your ass,
kind of.
Yeah, they call that a Salisbury dance.
Oh man.
Yeah, everything's so weird when you think about the human body. Just everything, the way, even that belly buttons and assholes, but everything that we do.
I've been watching like scary movies with my girlfriend just for like spooky season or whatever the fuck. So we've been watching something new like every day or every other day. We watched this older movie. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called From Hell. It's with Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, dude, that movie's a shit.
It's about like the Jack the Ripper. What tripped me out about that is like, so the end of it, you find out who's Jack the Ripper, but when he's gonna try to kill the final girl, he like pulls out her heart, and then I was high as shit when I was watching it too, but it tripped me out because he's explaining like the different 4 parts of the heart as he's cutting her open and shit like that, and that just made me think too. I was just like, fuck, man, like yeah, like our little hearts are so fucking weak, like when you.
Dude, I don't like thinking about that stressing me. It never stops beating.
Yeah,
if it stops, it's over.
Yeah, like that's what he was saying. Basically, he was all like, "This little thing is the motor of your body." He's like, "This is what sends the blood here and there, and these and that, and like controls everything." And that's what I was just thinking. He's just like this is your powerhouse or whatever the fuck. And he's all lecturing to the rest of like they're like Freemasons in that movie, or it was some like crazy
just
ass
fucking
shit.
Freelance surgeons.
They were like Freemason surgeons. Like,
dude, surgery was so sketchy back in the day.
Oh yeah, I bet, especially without all the modern medicine we got nowadays.
Do you know that barbers used to do some bullshit where they used to like I guess it's the meaning of the red, white, and blue on the pole. They used to do this thing called bloodletting, where they would like while you were getting your haircut, they would like fucking basically slit your fucking veins open and let you bleed the sickness out while you got your haircut. They sewed you back up and sent you home with a haircut.
Really? Why?
They also ripped your fucking.
Hair?
They also ripped your fucking teeth out. They were dentists too.
Oh wow.
We were respected people back in the day.
You're still respected.
No, now we're just a bunch of fucking potheads who think it's cool that we can do design. We're fucking swaggy. I don't like the modern generation of barbers. I'm gonna say it. I don't fucking like you guys. Call it whatever you want. I have modern twists, but I'm not. I'm old school, and if you don't fucking like it, you just need to buck the fuck up, buckaroo, because that's how we do.
He's calling out you barbers. I want to see a like Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen.
Some asshole's gonna show up here with a color, 8 different colors. Like, what's up? I'm the best barber, and cool.
I want to see.
Congratulations.
I want to see it. Let's do like a reality show barber off.
Fuck him.
Kind of like Hell's Kitchen.
I don't care. I don't need that. Fuck him. Fuck all that bullshit.
You gotta prove you're the best.
I don't do that shit. We'll just do it old school if he wants. We'll do it like on Sweeney Todd. He'll come here and we'll do a shave off. That's what a barber's about. That's our roots, baby. Barbero. That's where the fucking word comes from.
I like that scene. In
man of fucking beard, not man of. I don't even know what to call. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just venting.
I respect it, man. I know what you mean. It's just like it's just like old school rap, you know, not like in mumble rappers and stuff like that in the newer generation.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that every generation before that is just like, oh, our generation. Maybe I'm not fucking old school. We're doing a fucking podcast talking about I'm old school.
Hey, man, I think if you are into podcasts now, you're somewhat old school, or you're for sure at least 30 and over. And there are younger people doing it. But for the most part, I mean, I feel like the older you get, like, is when, you know, kind of motherfuckers have been getting into it lately.
Yeah, I don't really listen to a whole lot of music anymore, unless I'm here. But even here, I play Joe Rogan a lot of the time.
I listen to music all the time, but I really don't listen to, like, newer music, to be honest. Like, I don't keep up with much of the newer shit unless they're artists that I, you know, actually still listen to, that are still putting out music. But, yeah, I really don't pay attention to, like, I've tried to, like, sometimes I'll get into, like, the moods where I'm on Spotify, because I used to do it all the time and just explore different genres of music. And now I'll do, like, the thing. I'll go on Fridays and go to, like, their new release playlist. And I'm not going to lie, like, it's fucking shit. Like, I end up swiping through all of it. I'm like, I don't like this song. I don't like that. Like,
it's all bullshit.
It is. And there's maybe 1 or 2 tracks, you know.
Yeah, a couple bangers every now and then.
Yeah, but for the most part, like, I will scroll through this new music and I'm like, lo más que lo pienso.
You know,
lo más odio estar vivo.
Lo más odio estar vivo.
I was just showing my sister those El Verguilla. She's never
those
seen
are classics.
It. Yeah, she was just like, what the fuck? And yeah, I just showed her like the first episode.
That shit's so stupid, bro. It's so funny.
He's like, ¿Qué padre, un tiro o qué? What the
¿Qué puto un tiro o qué?
That shit's so
just to be of the priest.
That shit's hilarious.
Yo quedé dañado psicológica y físicamente.
I wish I could translate.
What was his name too? He had like a funny name. He's like
Javier,
or what the hell was his name? Like El Verguilla's name.
I can't remember. Like, it was, yeah, I just remember he was from the orphanage, and like the father says his name in the beginning, but he's like, pero nosotros le decimos El Verguillas.
There's a scene where the guy who found him talks about Leventu Hershey, güey.
Oh, yeah.
Ahí te va un Hershey,
yeah, I remember that. He said así, that's how he says he got him to fight so well, because he was offering him, yeah, Hershey's.
That fool had never seen like chocolate. He was so broke. He's like, "Güey, una sustancia que no sé qué."
Man, that shit's classic.
That's a classic. If you haven't seen it, see it. El Verguillas.
El Verguillas.
Spelled El Verguillas.
On YouTube.
It's probably still on
You got to know Spanish to watch it.
Yeah, if you don't even try.
Yeah.
The animation's not that good. It's pretty shit, but it's fun.
It's just like crude cartoons pasted in front of like the real setting. Like if we were to make like our own version of it, it would be like outside the barber shop, you know, and just a fucking cartoon drawing. Like,
yeah.
Shit's good though.
Yeah, everything is so relative to time now. Like, maybe it's not as good. Well, no, it's still funny. Maybe, but if you show it to modern day people, they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah, I feel like my sister only appreciated it because she kind of has a similar sense of humor to me, but all of her friends would probably be like, ¿Qué pinches mamadas?
What the fuck are you
like,
watching?
Yeah, definitely. ¿Qué mamada, Sandra?
¿Ya estás usando drogas otra vez?
Oh, man.
I listen to a pretty modern, he plays the piano. and he plays the piano pretty fucking well. I don't know his name though, but he makes some pretty modern day hits that are pretty cool. I'll show him to you. After the break, I'll find him. I don't want to have to look through my phone right now.
Yeah, I got you.
You might have seen him on TikTok videos. He's like, he does a thing where he like live chats with people, and he'll be like in his living room with a piano. He's like, "Can I play this song for you guys?" And then they'll be, "Yeah." And then he has this thing where like smacks the fucking piano like loud.
Hey, you talking about his name Mark Rebillet?
I don't know.
Like a dude with glasses and like hair, and he's like he gets hyped on the fucking thing.
That sounds like a lot of them.
Yeah, like I have to show you this dude I'm talking about because he got famous like for doing it in public settings first. Like he was like playing his little keyboard at a restaurant or something, and I forgot what the fuck he's talking about. What he's talking about, basically like hooking up with some girl, like and he's just like,
oh wait, no. But he's a guy who's like funny. You're starting this apartment or he's like, let's get fucking high. And then like, dude, he's like playing some shit, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck too, but no, this guy's different. This guy's like actually good at playing the piano. Gotcha. That guy's good at what he does, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But he's definitely more
as silly as that shit looks, that's a hard mix to learn. Oh, yeah. That's a hard thing to do by yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of equipment.
You gotta coordinate, you gotta coordinate each I mean that's pretty much like kinda how like the Gorillas are. And this other band, Tame Impala, it's all one dude, who does all the fucking music on just fucking pre-recorded tracks.
It's crazy how they always tell you shit like if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want. But when that guy was making his music to begin with, do you really think he thought like this is amazing? Or do you think he like tried to sell it as funny? Or do you think that he actually thought he was doing good? Or do you think he might be like, I can't believe I took off with this idiotic music?
I don't know. I think he definitely it was definitely meant to be funny and stuff, but he's gotten bigger to where he has these collabs now with actual famous artists, and they'll be on there with him while he's fucking doing this shit, just being fucking silly as well. So I feel like definitely, it's definitely funny and silly, but a lot of people fucking like that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean now, obviously there was a crowd that responded and he went with it. He blew up. But I mean, when he first started, when nobody was watching him, because he had a bunch of videos that everybody was like, "What the fuck are you doing, Mark?"
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, do you think he was like, this is amazing, it's gonna take off, or do you think he might have just been like,
I don't think he cared, honestly.
You think he was just doing it for fun?
Yeah, but I think I've seen some interview where he kind of talks about it, it was always just fun to him. And then
is he a pretty intellectual dude on his interviews?
Yeah, he's pretty smart sounding.
Yeah, I don't know. I never seen any interviews by him, so I kind of just pictured him being kind of stupid. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of fucked up. He's probably a smart ass dude. I have a degree, asshole.
Right, he's like, I'm educated, motherfucker.
Well, way to fucking go with your degree. Degree in psychology. Smart as fuck. I have a degree in psychology. I knew this was going to take off. It's so stupid. You people love it.
Right, he's all like, I've been studying I've
been studying human nature for the past 26 years. What have you done with your life?
Right.
He makes a song about me. The I guess so podcast sucks. Dude starts fucking banging out.
That would be sick because that would, no matter what, that would
clout.
Still get it. Yeah, that would still get us publicity. So people would be like, well, what the fuck is the I guess so podcast?
He'd just be like, fuck Chris and Manny. He's like, who the fuck is Chris and Manny?
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be pretty funny, actually. That's a banger, but who the fuck is Chris and Manny, dude?
Right. Who's
you know
Chris
how
and
stupid
Manny?
rumors spread around? He's like, oh, dude, I heard Chris and Manny were these two dudes he met on Grubhub. And
Right. People would be making up all kinds of shit. They're they're paparazzi guys who wouldn't fucking leave him alone outside his house or something. You know,
some dumb shit.
Yeah, they'd keep coming up with shit.
Whoever can manage
They'd be like they were his ex-lovers.
They were his ex-lovers. El Chris and Manny.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I pictured that guy probably had some weird Craigslist hookups.
It turned into all kinds of rumors. They'd be like, it's not even Chris and Manny. It's one person. It's Chris Manuel. His name is.
They make this whole documentary about it.
Right.
One of us has been crazy. The other one's not even here.
Oh man, you're freaking me out because you're seeing Raphael over there. Do I exist?
Raphael's cool, man.
Do me and Jack exist?
Don't nobody need to worry about Raphael. All right.
Raphael.
He heard you.
What's he doing then?
He only responds to me.
Is he jerking it in the corner?
He just hanging out.
He's just sitting.
He don't really answer.
Staring at you
He doesn't answer a lot of questions. He only has one response. I swear.
Ya Tu Sabe.
Ya Tu Sabe. That's all he's fucking telling me every time. And sometimes it's the most beneficial thing in the world to me, and sometimes I want to fire him.
Honestly, that's a pretty that's a pretty spot on, like, chill ass response.
Yeah, it's pretty chill and explains a lot. It's really open ended response.
Yeah, basically. That's
anything you can ask him. He hasn't ask him whatever you ask him. Whatever you want to ask him, he'll say Ya Tu Sabe.
That's good for your like your validation. Yeah, like you're having a shit day or something.
See, that'd be kind of the thing that
hey, Raphael, am I doing a good job?
That'd be going back. There you go. That'd be what I'd be kind of telling you, where if you had the brain power to actually create, what if I could actually create Raphael? Like he's a figment of my imagination who keeps me balanced, but he's there. Like I actually see him. He's wearing a bunch of gold chains, but he's telling me, Ya Tu Sabe. He's always there.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Did you ever see that show? What the fuck is it? With Elijah Wood with the dog, Wilfred.
Yeah, that one's dope.
Wilfred,
I like that.
That's kind of what that's reminding me.
The English accent dog.
Yeah,
that's a good show.
Yeah, and there's another show. I can't think of the name.
The ending was so stupid, though.
The Happy, the one where the guy sees a unicorn.
I haven't seen that one. I didn't like the ending to Wilfred, though.
I don't even remember it.
It was. You remember it? It was really. What was it kind of like? See, because if I'm probably you don't remember too clearly. I remember
wasn't he a
regular dog?
Yeah, he was just a regular dog, right?
Gave like a personality to, and like imagined all like the times that he talked to him.
But didn't he know his father or some shit? Yeah, I think
his dad like reincarnated into the dog or something.
Some dumb shit like it was. Some crazy shit that they just like. It felt like they ran out of money and they just like we gotta wrap this thing up, guys.
I honestly don't even remember if I finished watching the show, so I couldn't really tell you.
Yeah, I guess watch it if you're already invested in a couple seasons.
Yeah, I definitely always wanted to just finish it.
One show that never gets old is The Office. That will be relevant forever, I think.
I just read today that they want to reboot it, or they are officially now like doing a reboot of The Office.
They got to have Steve Carell. He can still do it.
I honestly don't see. I mean, a lot of people don't know. Well, I think a lot of people do know, but there's a huge amount of younger viewers and stuff that don't know that like our American version is a reboot.
Yeah.
Of like the original Office was the UK version.
I don't really like it.
I don't either, but I feel like that's just because American sense of humor. Like I'm sure to them it's fucking genius.
You think? Is it a hit? Oh, I don't know the statistics.
I think so. I think it was. That's part of the reason why it became a U.S. show is because of how popular it was.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they did do a reboot, it wouldn't be the most terrible thing. But I don't think they would have Steve Carell or any of the original cast in there. They're just too old. Like if they're doing a reboot, they're probably going to try to keep it as fresh as possible. I feel like in this day and age.
Yeah. I hope they don't fuck it up. They're doing a
reboot of Harry Potter also.
They're gonna fuck it. They already fucked up the Harry Potter storyline with the newest Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, but I mean like they're doing a whole new Harry Potter and it's fucking dumb. Like each year is gonna be like one season. So I'm like that just seems like too much fucking like I don't know. Like season 1 is gonna like they're already planning out the Harry Potter show to have 7 seasons because each season is gonna be like one like the full year.
That sounds kind of cool.
Kind of, but I feel like not a lot of shit happens in the books for them to do that. I'm like,
Well, yeah, they're gonna dig into like more. Yeah, they're gonna do other like little. There's gonna be a lot more drama in it. A lot more love scenes.
A lot more Dumbledore gayness. I bet you.
I love you, Harry Potter. Didn't he have to kill? He knew he was gonna kill him, right? That's what you find out.
Yeah, he knew he had to kill him because he knew Harry Potter is a Horcrux.
You know what's weird about those movies is I always like felt like that guy's cool. Like I just felt like he was misunderstood. His Professor Snape. I knew he had good in him inside.
Oh yeah, I like Snape. He's like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
that's Harry Potter's daddy.
When I found
Harry Potter's daddy.
When that scene happens, when it like all comes to revelation to Harry Potter or revelation to Harry, whatever the fucking word is.
Yeah.
When he comes I got like goosebumps. I was like, oh no way, I knew it.
Yeah.
But no way.
Yeah, he was in love with his mom.
Everybody was so. you remember when the Avengers ended? Nobody wanted to know the ending. Everybody was like having videos on the internet of people getting beat up for ruining the ending.
Oh yeah,
Did you see those?
like Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody wanted to. Even the directors and everyone, they did do a pretty good job of that. Because everybody was like, no spoilers and this and that, and like even like nowadays, it's fucking stupid. Like just the other day, I saw, I think IGN posted something, but like they had a picture of. Like they had the post and they're like last night's episode or whatever the fuck, and they had a picture of like an actual picture from a scene in the episode where they were like, I can't remember what the fuck it was, but it definitely spoiled it for me back then. I remember even at that time during the Endgame Infinity War, they would have like a warning and they're like, we have spoilers for this, and they wouldn't post no picture, nothing. They're just like click below, at your own fucking discretion.
Yeah.
And like these fucking motherfuckers don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't mind. Do you mind spoilers like that?
Not really, unless it's something I actually really want to see. But for the most part, I do try to like stay away from it. Or I just don't let that shit happen. Like if it is something I really want to see or a new movie, I watch that shit the day it comes out.
You know why I like spoilers sometimes? Because I'm not like a super movie connoisseur, like where I know a bunch of famous directors and shit. But I like watching movies when I know what happened. And I watch like how they made it.
Oh yeah.
Like why they pick specific scenes.
Yeah.
Because there's things you don't see at first. Like even like a little 5-second clip that shows a character for no reason, and then you're like, oh, that's why they showed him for like 5 seconds. Like there was a message there. If you picked up on it, you picked up on it.
Yeah. I like all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, I like rewatching movies a lot for the film study.
Yeah. Cinematography.
I keep telling you, we need to film study The Exorcist.
We can do that. I'm not that afraid of that fucking movie.
But
I definitely won't fucking
am I tripping or a couple episodes? You guys like, no, I don't want to see that movie again.
I am scared of it, but I feel like I'll watch it with you guys. Like I definitely won't watch it in my fucking basement by myself again. To be honest with you. But
I don't know. I don't think we can like show it, but what we can do is we'll like be watching the screen and conversating.
Yeah, that's what most people do. Like,
we'll put a timer for our
reactions
viewers
or something like that.
We can put a timer for our viewers.
So they know at what point, like,
we're like watch the movie.
We're
gonna start. Watch The Exorcist with us. Halloween is on a Monday. The Monday of Halloween, we're gonna watch The Exorcist, and you guys can join us. We're going to figure out a way to time it live with you guys. We'll figure it out. If technical difficulties happen, we're going to cut this part of the clip out anyways, so you won't be hearing any of this, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully you can watch The Exorcist with us and check.
That sounds cool. I just was thinking about trick-or-treating and stuff.
Oh, no, wait.
With my daughter.
Yeah, I forgot about that. What the hell am I doing? I have my son, too.
I mean, yeah, we could take him. I mean, it's going to be getting dark around then. We could do a lot of people do early trick-or-treating. We could do, like, from 4 to 5 and still shoot,
Yeah, I was planning on shooting at night.
Yeah.
Probably later than usual, but...
We could take him definitely trick-or-treating for an hour or two, bro, like at 5 or 6, and then, shoot, later on, like around 7 or 8 or like our normal time.
That'll work.
I think that'll be cool. So, yeah, we could just start promoting it.
I'm bringing the Ouija board.
Jack, no, we're not playing the fucking Ouija board.
You goddamn pussies.
Jack, you don't have to watch the whole movie. You can cover your eyes.
You can hang out.
I'm good with watching it, but as long as you watch it here, like Manny said, I'm just trying not to watch that shit at my house,
I wonder if we can...
I got no problem watching it. I just don't like...
You don't want to be by yourself.
Not that by myself, but I don't want to bring that kind of energy and shit.
Solo. You get scared by yourself. It's all right. I get scared of some things by myself sometimes, too.
That's honestly I am. Like, I will watch scary movies by myself sometimes, but I'm not going to lie. The last time I tried, I think it was Hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I can't remember if my sister had just gotten home because she was working at the hotels and at Walmart at the time, so she would get home late, or if she was in her room. I just remember, like, it was like midnight too, and I had watched most of the movie by myself, but it was the last 20 minutes, and that's where I kind of got creeped out, and I went and grabbed her. I was like, she had already seen the movie.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
The ending is like
like the climax of it, but that's where that was, kind of getting freaked out, and I did. I went and grabbed my sister. I was like, hey, Sandra, and she's like, what? And I'm like, come watch the ending of Hereditary. And she's like, oh, you're finally watching it? Because she had kept telling me to watch it because I'd never seen it before. So she was excited to go like see it with me, but I did get it because I was creeped out. I was like, I don't want to watch the ending of it by myself. Like,
Why though? What when you ask yourself why about that? Like why? Just the scenes.
just comforting, I guess. I mean, just to know I'm not fucking alone with like a demon about to grab my feet or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you the exact science behind it. Just I get creeped out sometimes. Especially after that. I think this was after that time I told y'all about. After I was watching Haunting of Hill House. This was around the same time, but I think this was right after that. When I saw a creature running, upstairs, that it could have been a cat or it could have been something else, but I don't know 100%. So I think this was shortly after that. So I was still a little paranoid, and I was just like, I don't want to be alone watching this shit.
Yeah, I feel you. Scared of Satan. Would you sell your soul to Satan
Hell no.
for a bad whatever you wanted in life?
Nah, man.
Doesn't have to be money and bitches. That's but whatever you want to be.
I know that. Like,
you have the cheat code. He gives you the cheat code. Nothing. You can access anything.
Nah, it's not worth it. I feel like Satan would fuck you like a genie or something. Like he'll be like, yeah, like okay, I'll give you this, but then he fucking gives you like a prostate cancer or something. Like you're gonna die in 2 years regardless.
Well, no, you gotta read the fine print. You gotta figure it out before you agree to everything.
I feel like that. I feel like
none of these guys discuss the terms on the fucking movie.
I feel like that shit's very real, bro. Especially like in the entertainment industry, and I know a lot of people say that it's bullshit, but there's definitely a lot of fucking and I know it's just coincidence and people die every fucking day, but a lot of like the groups that have blown up or like that got the biggest, they like fucking have either a member from them die or someone really like close to them in like either violent ways or just kind of unexpected. But people say that that's like their sacrifice or whatever. Like that's part of selling your soul. Like do you remember fucking Tales from the Hood? I was just talking about the movie the other day. There's a story about that with Aries Spears. Like they're like rappers, and like one of them does sell his soul to the devil, but that's what he basically tells him is that he has to kill his best friend, like his partner. So I think he does. And I can't remember exactly what happens, but he ends up coming back to life, like at the end of the movie, like a zombie kind of demon type thing. And he like it's years later, like, and he's like, you remember me? You fucking killed me, and it's kind of like creepy, but I really believe like shit like that does happen in those kinds of circumstances. Like I feel like people do either rituals or just want that shit bad enough that they sell their souls, and I feel like that's one of the.
I think they believe in the ritual, but that's just their rite of passage.
Yeah,
I don't know if it really traces back to any kind of voodoo bullshit. It might, but
hey, my fucking mom told me that you guys found like a fucking voodoo doll outside your house or something. Do you know anything about that? You gotta ask. You gotta ask.
Voodoo doll? Is it like I have voodoo doll keychains?
Nah, I don't know. You gotta ask.
They found one of his fucking keychains.
Those little keychains.
Damn. What if you did drop it and they freaked out? All I know is my mom was on the phone with either your mom or my tia Lupita, and my mom was like, they found a voodoo doll outside of Jack's house, and I was meaning to ask you about it, but yeah, to ask your mom and let me know. I bet you it was. I bet you it's one of your little fucking keychains probably fell off somewhere and they found it out there. But that's all my mom asked me.
Even then, if you find a voodoo doll, that's the least bad thing that can happen. I mean, because someone hurts you with the voodoo doll.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you have it, then you. That's what I was thinking.
But who's to say that voodoo doll belongs to you? What if it was just some random guy in Kentucky?
That's what I asked my mom. I was like, Mom, like, I was trying to tell her like to ask your mom about it, but I had to go somewhere, and I was like, what does it look like? I was like, she's like, I don't know. They just found it.
You should call your mom and ask her about the voodoo doll.
Mamá, encontraste una muñeca afuera.
Scare her, bro. Be like, they've been following me.
Nah, that's fucked up. His mom will panic, bro.
Me los han dejado en el trabajo.
His mom will be like, I know, Jack.
A veces entro a los cuartos y hay muchos. No sé qué es.
You know what? The other day, my mom and dad like. And I found it funny. It's not funny, but it's just that me and you have known about this for a long time. I'm not gonna say any names, just for the fact of it's just one of our cousins, and you know who he is, one of our older cousins. And my mom and dad are like, "Su mamá me dijo que he sold his soul to the devil," and I'm like, that happened fucking years ago. I'm like, And they're like, and why? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, he told us that he fucking did that. And I was like, he even had some fucking accident where he drove off a mountain or something. And he said that's the reason that he got saved is because he sold his soul to Satan or some crazy shit. And they were just all shocked and appalled by it. And I'm like,
he's just crazy though. I mean,
I know.
I know what you're talking about, and he's
that's what I told. That's what I told him. I was like, I don't think he actually sold his soul to the devil. I was like, I think he just told people that. I was like, he would even draw like he would get fucked up and drunk in the house and draw. Yeah, and draw like pentagrams and 666. But we fucking I saw his own sister. He in one of those episodes he was fucked up and he was sitting there growling like, but his own sister,
Super Saiyan.
His own sister beat the fuck out of him like with the fucking remote and kicked him out of the house and stuff. So he was never really.
I will say though, there's a fucking video that like one of my cousins had shown me like about that like house.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Nah, there definitely is some activity in that house.
Bro. Like there's some. I seen a crazy ass video of like someone recorded something in that house, and that's like one of the only things I've ever seen that I'm like convinced.
I know the video they're talking about because I saw it when I first came here.
Make it sound good. Scary.
So like it's just a random ass video. One of our cousins is recording in his fucking room. And he's fucking like he's like fucking just kind of recording himself doing some fucking shit in the room.
How long ago was this?
This was like fucking maybe like 15 years now.
Okay, so
maybe.
low quality film.
Yeah, it was on the flip phone. So
Okay.
like that is questionable. I know that like because now if you looked at it, you'd probably be like, well, I can't tell. But for the video, like it's definitely not like. It just ends basically like he's on the ground or something, and he goes over and pans over to the hallway, and it's like if you're looking at this restroom door, like your restroom door, that's where the video stops. But I swear it's like a fucking creature like crawls through the top of the door, and is like fucking like peeping over, and like she just has like a white ass mouth. It's like a white pale ghost looking fucking thing like And there was no questioning it, like, like, oh, it's a fucking effect of the light or this or that. Like, it just looked too weird and creepy. Like, and that was at that same house. Like, this wasn't the our cousin that we're telling you about. This is one of his siblings, who recorded that. But like, I just feel like maybe there was some shit in that house, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we keep going back to. I really wish I could believe it, man. Life would be so much cooler if I could believe that stuff. Take all that Hollywood bullshit out. In this scenario, the devil's a man of his word. He's not gonna lie to you, right?
Right.
So, would you sell your soul to the devil? Let's just say the story is like, well, what do you get out of it? He's like, dude, I just gotta meet a quota. I need 64,000 more souls, and I'm willing to cut a deal here. Whatever you want. Just when you die. Your soul is mine.
Nah, it's not worth it. Not worth it to me. Like,
just know right away. You wouldn't ask any details.
I wouldn't ask because unlike you, like you say you don't believe in that, I do. Like, so if my soul is Satan's, like, and I'm with her, then that sucks, dude. Like, that's not fun at all. That's not. Like it's.
But you don't even know what happens after. What if it's completely
pain?
Opposite what you think? And it's like
I don't want to find that out. That's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Check this out. What if it is a simulation, and if you go to hell, you just wake up and he tells you, dude, you sold your soul. But here's the thing. You're outside of the simulation now. This is your new job here, and you're just in a giant office, like an IKEA full of offices. And they're just using manpower, like in the future movies, where you're just generating power on a bicycle. You're generating electricity on a bicycle, and that's your doom.
That sucks too. That doesn't sound fun.
But during this simulation, it's whatever you want, as much money as you want, whatever you want for your daughter, whatever you want in the future, whatever you want to change back from the past.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm okay with running on a bike forever.
If I knew for a fact that would be it, and that there is no devil and it's just a simulation, and it's just a fucking guy, then fine. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, no problem. But I don't believe that.
Yeah, I know. No. I'm saying you're entitled.
Yeah, theoretically, then I would definitely do that.
You're tied into this hell and heaven thing. Yeah. But your fear of what your belief in heaven, what That's what I don't believe. That's what I don't understand, I should say. What, and you're understanding what's going to happen to you when you sell your soul. Take a big rip. Get real intimate with this one.
I mean, I just think yeah, like in your afterlife or whatever you want to call it, it's like basically I think it's different for everyone. It's like it's basically your worst fears or your fucking like what you fucking fear deep down, what's like your nightmare here on earth, like watching your son die or watching your daughter or some fucking bullshit like that's just on loop in your that's at least what I feel like
but
would be your hell. Like,
but then what? You know you're in hell. You know it's not really happening.
I bet you that shit still sucks. So there's like on eternity, like what are you just gonna do? Make light of this situation and be like, okay, this is fine. Like,
well, it's over anyways. It's over anyways.
But you're still like reliving that over and over, like. In your mind, you would never.
What do you mean by reliving it? What do you mean?
Like that's what I mean. If you were to sell your soul, if you go to hell, like that's what hell is.
But like, okay, let's say theoretically, I don't want you to tell me your worst nightmare because that's you don't express yourself like that on camera.
Nah, I couldn't even think of what mine would be, honestly. Like,
yeah, let's say something horrible, like a child dies or something. That is your worst nightmare. But then what? What do you mean by relive it? Are you in a theater with a big ass screen and your eyes are wide open and you can't close them for eternity, or are like you there?
It could be. It could be like that, or it could be like it could be just.
Do you think
like you subconsciously like?
But do you think you forget? You think like you forget what's going on, or do you think you're like, okay, I'm in hell? Maybe you wake up?
I kind of do. I'd have to show you a scene from from like I think it's American Horror Story to kind of grasp to you like what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I think it's very similar to that. That's basically what it is. It's like one chick is like one chick, her hell, I can't remember what the fuck she's doing, but she's reliving it like she's being forced to dissect something.
Oh.
And she keeps like
yeah, but she doesn't know what's going on.
She doesn't. She just keeps doing it, and then she, even though in her mind she doesn't want to, like her body's doing it, and she's just crying. She's like, why the fuck am I doing this? And like she's reliving like something from like a biology class where she was forced to dissect a frog. And she is just literally like on loop. It's like, it's like me. It's like her in her own subconscious, like just reliving that memory again and again. She tries to walk out the door, and then she's just right back in the fucking seat in the lab. Like,
but she knows that she's on loop. So she knows that something's up.
She knows something's up, but she can't escape it.
But then just let it go on autopilot, bro.
You think that it's that easy? I don't think
dude. It's over. If you know it's over, you're just playing to their fucking games.
Yeah, I don't think it's that easy, bro.
You gotta buck up, Buckaroo, if you're going to hell.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You can't be a pussy in hell.
Yeah, I don't want to go to hell.
What if you're What if you're like in a big line, bro? It's just a long line, right? And then this fucking big ass demon comes up to you and he grabs you by the, he says, "Suck my dick," and he makes you suck his dick for a while. And then you're like, okay, I guess this is what happens in hell. And then you're still in line and he just leaves. Like 20
you gotta suck someone else's dick?
And like 20 minutes later, some other demon guys, he's like, "Hey, did that guy ask you over there to suck his dick?" He's like, "You know you didn't have to do that, right?"
Yeah, I don't know.
That's funny. I stole that joke. You guys ever watch Louie?
Yeah.
I got that from Louie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. I think he's one of these. He's a classic comic. You're not into stand-up comedy like too much like that, right?
Somewhat.
You like it, but it's not like.
Yeah, I don't watch it like all the fucking time.
Yeah,
I used to as a kid, but I feel like now just the same thing, bro. I can't fucking take in too much information. Like I don't keep up with a lot of these newer comedians. Like, and I kind of just like, I mean, mostly, I follow like the old school ones or the dudes that I've always liked or kind of know about. There is a few other ones, like newer ones that I have heard of, and I kind of like them. But yeah, I just don't. Same way, like I said, I don't go listening for new music. I kind of like I don't really go looking for new comedians or shit like that either.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I gotta say, like, the one thing I do, like, I guess, like, the one thing I keep up with or just try to do is, like, just, like, I guess, shows and shit that I like or certain things. Like, I'm watching stupid-ass Star Wars right now. There's a few live actions.
Why you say it like that? Why are you watching it?
Because I'm a fucking nerd, bro, and, like, it bothers me that, like, there's a new show that just came out. It's called Ahsoka.
You just have to watch it?
No, I'm watching another fucking show just to watch that one. I'm watching like the cartoon Star Wars. It's like the Clone Wars.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you heard about that or you remember when we were kids.
The last Star Wars I remember seeing, dude, is the one.
It was like a show. It was on Cartoon Network. So like it was like kind of CGI computer animated. It went on for like 7 seasons, maybe from like 2000.
I remember the beginning of it, never got into it. The last time
Yeah.
I ever watched the Star Wars is the one where that dude ends up becoming Darth Vader at the end of the movie.
Anakin. That's like Revenge of the Sith.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
So
The one with Darth Maul was a hit too. I like that movie.
Yeah. Those first 3 I think are pretty cool. But that's basically I'm watching I'm watching the cartoon show that takes place in between the second movie and the one you just said, where Anakin becomes Darth Vader. So it's like it's about his fucking apprentice, who's some young teenage girl named Ahsoka, and yeah, like now she has her own fucking show on Disney. But I never watched the cartoon, so that's why I'm pissed. I'm like I can't.
You have to understand one to understand the other.
Yeah, and I know I could definitely go watch it and then go look everything up, but I don't like doing shit like that. Like you said, I like to like watch things to know like what's going on.
Yeah, you know what? Like even if you watch a prequel, you're like, oh, okay, I know this leads. That's pretty cool how that explains why this happened.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. So now I'm going through. Yeah, I'm watching the cartoon Clone Wars before I can watch this new show. That's the only reason I said I'm watching stupid ass Star Wars, because I never wanted to watch this cartoon. To be quite honest with you, like it's just a lot of seasons, and I didn't think it would ever be relevant to anything else. But yeah, they just keep making like newer movies and shit, and they're like, well, it is fucking relevant to this, you know, like you kind of got to know somewhat about it to watch it.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I had enough time. Lately, I haven't, like, I could definitely squeeze an episode in the day every now and then, but it'd be so rare that it's not even worth it to start watching a TV show right now.
I honestly do a lot, like half of it at work or like on like not while I'm fucking actually working.
Well, I mean, once you have to, well, I guess you can kind of multitask, but I feel like I would be emotionally uninvested if I was at work.
The thing about my new job is there's a lot of fucking downtime and drive time.
Oh.
I fucking get there at 7. Like I get to my job at 7, but we usually don't take off from there until maybe 8, because in the morning everybody's fucking getting shit ready in their trucks and doing this and that. Usually while we're doing that in the mornings, I'll have my phone on, and I know what you mean. Like, but I do pretty well with shows. Like when I'm watching a show like that, I'll have one of the things in my earbuds. And yeah, I don't have to fucking be staring at the screen the whole time. Like I can have it in my pocket and kind of like listen and know, like, you know, what the fuck's going on for the most part.
That's pretty cool.
So I'll watch some of them like that. By the time we load up our fucking trucks, usually we got to go fucking pick up material and then get to one of the job sites. So we usually don't get there until like 9:30 or 10 sometimes. Pretty much got like 3 hours in the morning to dick off.
Oh shit!
To be honest,
it's a lot of downtime.
Kind of.
A lot of downtime.
Lot of downtime.
That's a lot of downtime there, Billy.
Yeah, sometimes you got to drive a little further, like, and then it'll be like an hour to get to fucking Castle Rock.
God damn. Yeah. That sucks for the driver.
Yeah, sometimes I drive, sometimes I don't.
You just shift it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would suck driving. On the way back, probably. No, the morning sucks, too. Dude, mornings fucking suck.
I feel like the mornings are cool, but in the afternoon.
You like the mornings? I hate mornings.
Sometimes we'll come back in the afternoons, and that's when I'm fucking tired, bro. Like, in the mornings, I'm fine, but at the end of the day, I'm fucking exhausted. I hate driving back in traffic because I will be fucking nodding off, bro. Like, like fucking, like exhausted, and I'll be, like, nodding off on the fucking road, stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate driving, like, yeah, in the afternoons. Damn, that shit was weird. It vibrated.
It picks up on the vibrations of the metal attached to the
fucking guy doesn't want to hear it.
You fucked up there, Steve. Let me see that. Did you check it out? Got a new knife? I'll show it to you later. It's a butterfly knife. Would you rather be a butterfly or a bee? You gotta float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. What if you could only have one? You gonna float like a butterfly? You're gonna sting like a bee?
I wouldn't want to sting like a bee, because don't they die after they lose their stingers?
It's all up to you. You can decide when to sting somebody. You have to blow your load on the first arm you touch.
That's very true. I mean, you don't have to sting no one in general.
You really don't have to.
I feel like I just feel like I don't even want the option. Like, what if as a B, you do just get pissed, and then that's all you could think to do is just like fuck you.
You think it's anger or survival? Like, I'm fucking dying anyway, so here you go, motherfucker.
I don't know. That's a good question. Cause the other day, someone I just learned something. I learned that wasps, they don't fucking lose their stinger when they sting you. And wasps can sting you or bite you. Mm-hmm. And the other day, someone got bit by a wasp at my job. This was like last Thursday or Friday. And this fool was just chilling, and he was fucking, I think, drinking his Gatorade or something, and the fucking wasp bit him on his hand. And he fucking killed it. He killed it, but he was pissed. Like, he's some Mexican fool. So he's like, ay, culero. Like, and he fucking killed it. And then he was on the ground, and he picked it up by his wing. And he was like, it still has the fucking stinger. And then that's when, one of the fucking safety guys came up, and he's like, he's the one that told us that. He's like, yeah, fucking, they can bite you, and they can keep their stingers, and it was still, in there and shit. And, yeah.
Some people, good thing he's not allergic, man. If you're fucking allergic, it's over, buddy.
I know.
You're going to have one of them little fucking jeringas on you. Then what are those things called? A peppy shot? An epi? You don't got an EpiPen on you, you're fucked, bro.
Yeah, because they are, the wasps are poisonous. Wasps do have, not enough to kill you, but yeah, some people are.
Well, even bees, if you're allergic to bees, you'll swallow the fuck up quick.
Yeah, if you're allergic to that poison, it's
one time a bee stung my dog. I don't know, actually, I think it was a bee, but I don't know what the fuck got him, but he woke up, bro, and he had, balls all over his. He's possessed, man.
It's like, zzz. It's got a fucking spirit trapped in there. Don't rub it. Don't rub it 3 times. It's like a genie lamp. He's gonna come out like,
he's chill. He goes, hey, what's up, guys?
He's like, did you rub my comb?
You guys doing a little podcasting?
I got a third mic.
You guys got another mic?
That'd be cool.
Have you seen the wasps that go and attack the bees that kill the other ones?
Yeah, those are Japanese.
They cut their fucking heads off.
Yeah, those are Japanese hornets, I believe.
Can you imagine if something came in here and attacked one of your friends and cut it in half?
I mean, yeah, I've always thought about that. That's exactly, that's probably how it is. It's terrifying because, I've seen videos of exactly what you're talking about. I think 10 of those fucking Japanese hornets can wipe out a whole nest of fucking 200 bees or something like that.
Yeah, but there's also a video where one of those hornets attacks a bee and that's
they all jump.
They all fucking get.
Yeah, I know which those
fucking are. Scare me.
Those are a different. I forgot what the fuck kind of bees those are. The ones that you're talking about. It's not even that they fucking I learned something crazy about them. It's not even really that they're jumping him. Obviously they're not punching. What those bees do is they generate enough body heat basically to fucking they're suffocating him
oh shit.
Yeah, those bees can increase their body heat, so that's what they do is fucking they just gang up on him and smother him to the point where he has no oxygen because of how fucking he's being just smothered by the fucking bees. They're creating body heat and fucking just fucking gaining up on him.
What would you prefer? Dying if you something comes in here and cuts you in half? Or a bunch of furry things get on top of you that just get hot as fuck and suffocate you.
I think that's more terrifying.
But they're heavy as fuck, so you can't get them off you.
I think that's more terrifying is suffocating. I mean, if something's big is gonna come cut me in half, I think that's swift and nice, easy death.
What if you last 60 seconds with a fucking half a body?
Well, that's pretty painful too, but I feel at least you can breathe. At least you can see. You might be looking.
But you see your fucking legs on the floor. That's not gonna be cool.
Yeah, but I feel that's still less fucking just suffer. I don't know. I'd be fine with getting sliced up instead of suffocating by the bees.
Yeah, that would suck.
Imagine you're saying, what if you're just trapped in a fucking whole room with them, and then it's like Candyman, they start crawling into your mouth and up your nose and shit. I feel
that's different.
I feel
that's different.
I feel that's more terrifying.
That's worse. Yeah, that one I got to think about. The heat one, what would you pick?
I'd rather get cut into pieces.
Yeah. No, it's just gonna be one slice and it's gonna dip. Whatever it cut, it cut. It might have cut you diagonally. It might have cut you down the middle.
Yeah,
If
but
it just
I
cuts
feel
off
like,
your dick.
Like you said, if you'd be alive for 60
That's it.
seconds,
It just leaves.
I'd rather be in pain for 60 seconds and then die. Because what if it takes longer to get suffocated? What if it's like 2 minutes, you know? Before,
I don't
like,
know.
your brain, like,
I don't know how long it takes or what. It's
I mean,
still
if you
going to
can't
take a
breathe,
while
you're
for you to
just there,
lose
like-
consciousness. With a clean cut, you're going to be alive for a little bit. You're going to be in shock for a little bit. You're going to see half your fucking organs coming out of your
yeah,
fucking
but
stomach.
Maybe the shock will like keep you from feeling anything. At least
I
I know if I'm
hope
getting
so.
Suffocated, you're feeling every second of it.
Maybe you go into shock too.
Yeah, but I still would rather get cut in a piece.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
Seeing
I'll
your
take the
organs,
chances.
what if you like just start freaking out, trying to shove them back in, like like you
Yeah,
just
but I mean, you can't feel that then. Like if you're, I don't know. I'd rather
imagine grabbing your fucking organs because you're freaking out.
They're all hot and steaming in your hands. Like,
Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna be steaming. I think that's just effect for the movies.
yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the acid. Maybe the stomach acid.
I think you're right because the only time I've seen that is in I was watching The Thing recently, and it's in Antarctica. So it's because it's cold, and I don't know if that's probably why they did it. I don't know how scientifically accurate that is. One guy gets like, he's like got his guts spilling out, but you could see like they're just like kind of steaming. Like, but I think it's because they land in the snow or whatever.
That makes more sense.
I feel like if that shit's in your stomach, I feel like it is hot enough that if it landed in some snow, it's probably gonna fucking melt or steam up a bit.
Yeah.
Because even I've been outside in the snow where even just your hands get sweaty or something, and you can see like fucking steam.
You ever gone to
smoke
the steam
coming up.
room and then when you leave the gym, your whole body, your head steaming?
Like in the winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly like going because a lot of times I'll be cold when I get there, but yeah, coming out of the steam room, I could be out in my shorts and walk to my car and just feel like good, like.
Yeah, but I
like,
don't know why I like the extreme. It feels good, the extreme cold after you get out of that bit. Like the what the fuck keeps doing
I
that?
think that's my phone.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to sound so aggressive.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Well, I'll let you do the exit this time. Put the camera on Manny, make him a little nervous. Take us out.
I'm glad you guys are here to share with us in conversation tonight. Hope you all have a nice evening.
Good evening.
As Chris says, wash your sex toys before and after every use, and just fucking keep on living.
Anything you want to say, Jack?
LIVIN.
How about a message for the younger crowd? Someone who, pretend this guy's like, call it
Dumbass 17 or 18 year old.
10th grader. He's
10th grader.
He thinks he knows what he's going to do, but he doesn't really have his life figured out yet. And he's had girlfriends, but he has trouble dating because he's just socially awkward. And he just wants some advice.
I tell him, don't be silly, wrap your willy, and
As comedic as that sounds, that's good advice. Don't be silly and always use protection.
yeah, for STDs and unwanted pregnancy, and also tell him only do the good drugs, like
As in the
mushrooms and
safe
weed.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
MDMA is cool too. Maybe not ecstasy, but if you get some good Molly, some mushrooms, some THC.
Molly, shrooms, THC.
Yep, the whole trifecta.
Tastes good.
Drug parade.
Not at the
Hey.
same time, but
Well, that's just advice for you
Moderation.
people of age. Do whatever you want with your fucking lives.
Just do the good drugs.
Just do the good drugs. With that, we out.
Peace. I like this. It sounds like Legend of Zelda, like Fairy Mountain or something.
Well, it's no copyright, so you can start rapping.
Yeah. See me spit a couple bars, acting like I'm hard, but I'm really not. Wait, I'm semi-hard. Got a little chub going on. What the fuck? I'm chilling on the table and I'm with my boy who does the cuts. Chris, yeah, he never miss.
Yeah. Quarter chub, chilling in the hot tub. Gonna get rubbed down by your bitch. And we talking to your girl. No, we ain't. We ain't got game like that. We marry men. But we both, no, not all of us. We both got kids. And that's about it. We both got kids.
Got the kids, but I still like the tits. Yeah.
Got the kids with the toys. Listen, boys, don't listen to the shitty noise. Just listen to the white noise. Tell yourself that it's all gonna be alright if you just listen to the it's the I guess so pod. It's the I guess so podcast.
So.
We need a sexy voice to go, thank you for listening to the I Guess So podcast. Like some hot bitch, you know?
Any ladies want to do any voice acting?
Hey, if you want to do some sexy voice, hit us up.
Some voice acting? Yeah, just be like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Jack knows what the fuck I'm talking about. There's like this podcast we listen to, Hollywood Babylon, and there's some fucking dumbass, they like talk about Liam Neeson's penis, and it's some like Russian lady, but she's like, how's your Liam Neeson's penis? So like, you just have some girl like fucking like, I guess so podcast. Or yeah, just some dumb shit like that. Like, it's fucking hilarious. I'd have to show you what I'm talking about.
Thank you for listening, people. Adios.